What is going on, everybody? It's me, truck driver Sean. Today I'm coming at you with what was to be a grail amp of mine. I played one a couple years ago at my buddy Kyle's house. Such a fantastic amp. A couple years passes, maybe it's because my idea of what I think an amp sounds good changed. Who knows? We're guitar players. Technically, we're retarded. So God only knows. But let the cat out of the bag. I'm just not gelling with it, oddly enough. And that bums me out because I hunted and hunted and hunted and wheeled and dealed and did everything I had to get my hands on this damn thing. So, this is a true made in England Marshall 2203KK. It is the signature amp that was made between 2008 and 2010 for Kerry King of a little band called Slayer. Yeah, just a little band. And what they did is they just took your normal JCM 800, nothing fancy about it whatsoever. It's just a 100-watt head, okay? Loaded with 4 KT88s and 3 ECC 83s, which is the British equivalent, I guess, or the UK equivalent of a 12AX7. It has your normal JCM 800 controls. You got your bass, your middle, your treble, your master, and your preamp. I was gonna say pre-gain, but it's preamp. Okay. What makes this special is you get a presence knob, and you also get the Beast Boost, which is kind of Kerry's set thing and stuff that he already has kind of put into one button, so he doesn't have to lug a bunch of things around. That's a theory, right? We'll get back to why I said that's a theory. So you can engage that beast mode, and that the beast boost gives you Kerry's preferred EQ, even though he still uses a 10-band EQ with it, which makes no sense. You get a gate threshold. Now, the gate threshold on this, everybody's like, it works backwards. Technically, it doesn't. If you think about the way we're technically taught to use a noise gate, is if you want to clamp, you turn it up. It's a gate. If it's all the way down, it should be done. Turn it up, it should start opening it. That's technically how they should work. And that is how this works. Not to stick up for what is on this, but when you think of it that way, it definitely makes sense. Without question, it makes sense. And then you have the assault intensity knob, which takes that EQ of his and just makes it bigger, adds a little bit of a push to it, like a little bit of an overdrive type boost situation, but it's not really an overdrive or boost. Throws it right at it. In the back, it doesn't get any easier than what this is. There's no effects loop, no nothing. There's no 2 channels. You literally have your jacks to plug your speaker in. It takes all speaker configurations and your power. That's it. This gets powered on 220. It is a true made in England for England amp. Someone told me once upon a time, if you want to get a good Marshall, get them from there. Whether it's true or not, or it's Kabuki theory again, guitars are retarded. So I'm running that off a step up, step down wattage converter, which, long story short, if you ever have to get one of these, buy a good one. I bought one that wasn't good. Amp sounded really bad. Got one that sounded good. It powered it right. Everything worked out good. This has gone through the amp shop in Neosho, Missouri. And the amp tech there, he went right through it, top to bottom, checked everything, got all new tubes in it. She's ready to roar. She's in damn fine shape. When these were brand new in Europe, they were 2,999 euros. Here in the US was 3,400 US dollars. You can get them on the used market. They usually start about 3,000 and go up from there, because you can't really find them. When they pop up, they usually don't last very long. Like, I'm going to post this up and it'll probably go on within a week. Yes, I am going to sell it because it just, it's not gelling with it. If I'm not gelling with it, it needs to go. Something I can gel with needs to come in, or a bill for something that I already have here needs to get paid. All right, very cool. Well, we're going to grab a guitar. I'm just going to basically stick around half step down, standard tuning, just because of what the amp is. So if you want to see 7-string through it, nope, ain't going to happen. I'm going to show what it's like. Rate. You'll see. I'll talk as I'm going through it, just so you kind of get the gist of it, all right? It's very cool. I'm going to use my my Heathen Gungnir, loaded with classic 8185 EMGs. Yeah. It's going to be obviously going through this. Arachnid 2x12 cab loaded with Electro Voice Classic 12 and a black label. And for the overdrive boosting part, I will be using the Tedious Effects Bile Boost. Why not? I mean, if I gotta use something on it, I just kind of don't use my own stuff, because Park and I we're not trying to shove it down people's throats. But someone said, "Hey, will you please use your stuff a little bit more? They're kind of new. We like to see what they do." Okay. But so many other people have to make cool pedals coming out, and I love pedals. I might be a co-owner and builder of pedals, a pedal company, but I still love pedals, and I love checking out stuff. I know you're not going to see a lot of stuff being checked out on my channel coming into the future. I'll always do stuff with my friends, people that have supported me, and people that still support me along my unhealthy obsession with gear. I'll always help them. I'll never tell them no. But as far as like just chasing gear, I'm kind of over it at this point. I've got some really cool ass gear, and I don't get to play it very much because stuff like this shows up. Gotta demo it. Guitar shows up. Gotta demo it. Pedals show up. Gotta demo it. And I'm not spending time with the awesome shit that I have. I have a lot of awesome stuff. So yeah, very cool. All right, enough of me running my suck hole. Let's get hooked up to this amp and see what she does. Bear with you in a jiffy, so while I hook up, listen to the Batman. Okay, so we're now here. We are hooked up to the 2203KK. Everything is in the middle, and all the extra business that makes it his signature is turned off. I guess Marshall's always sounded like shit, but for a high gain amp, I am not getting that. But this is what it sounds like just with the JCM 800, everything at noontime. Yeah, that's not very metal, but because this was regarded as a high metal amp, let's play something classic hard rockish. All right. To me, that's nothing more than just like a classic rock amp at best. Um, yeah. Now we know why they modded Marshalls. I love a modded Marshall, by the way. Love it. Technically, this should be a modded Marshall, but it's not. Surprise. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put the Kerry King settings on half, and show you the difference between the regular 800 and Kerry's Beast, the Beast mod. All right, so there you go with Kerry's stuff in it. And of course, this is with everything at noon. We're not dialing it in. So we're going to leave the Beast on because that is kind of what makes this amp what it is, right? So all we're going to do is we're going to take that gain. Well, I lied. The preamp gain's already on 3/4. Fuck it, let's dime it out, see what happens. All right, let's see if this made a difference. Oddly enough, doesn't sound that bad. Maybe what I was doing wrong the whole time is I was just turning it on and playing it. This has actually been warming up for about a half hour or so, so maybe warming it up actually makes a difference. But that's with the Beast on half. Let's see if we push our luck. Put the Beast on 75%. Actually, sounds pretty good. It's a little woofy, right? So let's add a little treble, add a little mid-range. Whoa, it's a little mid-range, man. See what happens now. We're getting there. I don't know if I want to crank this beast all the way, but let's do it. So far, it's not squealing at me, which is a plus. Here we go. Okay, that sounds pretty good, but I will say, for what I like, that's not going to cut it. So we're going to click on the TDS Bile Boost just to see what's going to happen. I'm already pretty sure we're going to have some serious noise because, well, one thing we're guilty of it, TDS effects, is we build stuff so fucking violent that you can't use the whole volume knob. True story. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so we still have the beast engaged with the assault intensity at about 7. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn off the bile boost, and we're going to see what it sounds like without the bile boost. Actually, let's go through the 3 stages. We'll go just the amp, then we'll go beast, then we'll go bile. Amp, beast, bile, amp, beast, bile, and some shitty riffs. All right, here we go. So yeah, that's pretty much what she do. I mean, it's a very simple amp. It does one thing and one thing, kind of well. Actually, it does Slayer phenomenal. If you're the type that wants that Slayer tone, oh, it's got it. It's percussive. It's got that kind of that snarl to it that you want in your Slayer tone. That obnoxious snarl. It's got that. You can literally boost it with anything you want. I boosted it with my own stuff because, well, at some point people have to find out about our shit, and letting the internet find it isn't working. So you gotta probably talk about my shit. Yeah, very cool, man. It's not a bad amp. It just, I don't know. I've never gotten along with Marshall unless it's been like a full on Marted Marshall. But yeah, I don't know. Just stop feeling it. So she's gonna be on the chopping block. Look for it in a fucking sales page near you, man. All right, very cool. Subscribe. Come back another time. If you don't come back, fuck it. You don't. If you do, cool. All right. Later, man. Catch you next video. Ciao.